Hello once again, my name is the Epic Enderman and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. In this tutorial we will be doing how to make your house better, but survival edition. So this is like limited resources and what you could easily do in survival mode. Alright. So this is, let's say that this is your house. It's very simple. It's very simple, and to be honest, like, I'm a creative mode person, so I honestly think this is really ugly, but no offense, actually I built it, so I shouldn't take any offense to that. Anyway, what we're gonna start with is, it's a pretty classic thing that most people do, and I call it, like, outlining. So, what I usually do is I usually take, like, the area around me is made of birch wood and, oak wood bark, really, or wood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna outline it. So I'm gonna build up until the wall, or I'm just gonna build up until there, but on each corner of my house, or your house, whatever house this is. Alright, the next step, so we got these done, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply stairs and outlines. They're not really outlines, but they're detail to basically indents in the wall. So windows, doors, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some oak wood stairs, or whatever wood is around you, and you're gonna put stairs like that. So it's kind of outlining it. See how the window pane is like directly in the middle? See, and you wanna do this on all of your windows. Alright, so you've done all the windows, now you're gonna do the door. So you're gonna put a slab there. Now, of course, that doesn't look very good because the door is like outside of it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the door, and then you're gonna place it from inside the house, like that. So with the exterior, it kind of looks like it's, I don't know how to describe it really, but like that. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like the roof. Or not really. I'm gonna raise the ceiling a bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a bit higher on all sides, and then I'm gonna raise the roof. Alright, now that I raised the roof on the outside, there's still this roof on the inside that's there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build one up. Or I'm not gonna build, I'm gonna destroy. Alright, now that the inside roof is a bit higher, now what we're going to do is we are going to build the roof. So what you're going to do is you're going to build sideways with oak wood logs, or whatever logs that you have around, on each side. And really, you don't have to do this. You could do it whatever way suits you, or whatever way you want your house to be. But this is just a recommendation. Like, you could experiment so many ways, and I really encourage you to. So I've decided that, you could easily go underground when you're mining and stuff like that and grab some cobblestone. So we're going to use cobblestone as our roof material. So let's just grab cobblestone stairs here, wherever they are. There. Alright, now we're going to, I don't know technically what to call this design, but we're not doing the classic, what I call noob design, which is just like this all around, That's not what we want to do here. Instead, we're going for a much more traditional, realistic design. So we're going to build on the sides here, and we're going to build upwards until this side and this side reaches a point. If you're having trouble trying to keep like the stairs in the same direction, if you know what I mean, just keep putting oak wood up there, and try to like, you could put a stair on top of this, right? So you want to try to kind of do this, so it's much easier to put your stairs there. Alright, I just took a quick look at the footage that I just recorded, and I realized that there was some parts of it where it was kind of lagging a bit, and it was kind of frozen for a tiny bit, and so I'm sorry about that. I may figure out how to change that later, but anyways, let's just get back to it. So hopefully you've got this roof done. Oops, I just forgot this little bit here. Overhanging. Okay, sorry about that. And let's say it doesn't have to be directly even, or not even, but like let's say this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a middle block like this. It doesn't have to be like that. You know, you could do like 2 blocks in the middle if you want. But if you do have a middle like this, a middle block, then you're gonna place a slab on this top one, like that. Okay. And now what I like to do is I like to put underneath. I don't know what to call them, but like underneath slabs, I would call them. But you know what I mean. You can see it right now. Alright, now that you got that done, I would add like a window in the middle. This is just if you want to add like an attic or something. I'm actually going to put that one more up. But if you want to add an attic later, then this would be pretty good. And if you don't, it still looks pretty good. Now speaking of windows, I honestly think that the clear window design and look of it does not look very good. And in fact, I usually use in creative mode like light gray, but this is survival mode, so it would be really hard to like do something like that. So instead, I would just use whatever like is around. Like for poppies, that's red, so you could use like red stained glass. See, I find that looks just a tiny bit better. Or for yellow, like there's the dandelions, or you could, you know, put yellow. And it still looks pretty good. I'm gonna use yellow because I think that looks actually pretty good. So yeah, the next and probably final step to the exterior is adding a bit of I really don't know what to call these terms because I'm not like a, you know, master architect or whatever. I don't like make a living as an architect, you know, I'm still very young. But I am going to add a little bit of like base material? No, that's not the right word, but to put like cobblestone or something at the base of the building to make it have a little, it looks better and looks cool. So just this all around except the stairs. Alright, now that I assume that the exterior looks pretty good and is pretty doable for survival, it may be actually kind of hard, but it, you know, in the end, I feel I would be really proud of myself if I did this in survival mode. So now let's move on to the interior. So right now it looks pretty bland. This is a standard interior at the moment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first amp up this ceiling. So you see that there is birch around this area, and there usually is around forest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place some birch. Wait, is 4 blocks high enough? Yeah, 4 blocks high seems enough. So I'm gonna place birch on the ceiling instead of just the plain oak wood, the same material as the wall, because that doesn't really look the best. Same thing with the ceiling. I'm gonna put the same material, or you could use cobblestone if you like on the floor, but in this case, or you know, just put whatever you like on the floor. I'm just gonna use birch wood. Alright, so I got the floor done. Now I'm gonna do a bit of detail on the ceiling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some stairs, oak wood stairs. Oops, what the heck happened? Oak wood stairs, or oh, what the heck? Oak wood stairs. There we go. And do some like, and put them like this, you know, overhang. I seriously don't know what to call them. Like upward stairs? No, that doesn't sound right, but whatever. Like kind of like that. See, that looks a bit better. So now that our ceiling and roof is done, oh, one thing I forgot to mention. See, there is like an attic up here. You can add this if you want. You can add like a ladder at some place, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So you can do it if you want, but I'm not going to. So there is like a furnace, and there's a crafting table, and there's a chest here, right? And it's all basic necessities, right? But they're just there, and I personally would like to add a little detail to them. So I'm gonna use oak wood with the crafting table and the chest to make like a workshop desk kind of. So I'm gonna put it right here, yeah, and it's gonna be kind of like this with like 2 stairs that way and like 2 stairs this way, and I'm gonna put slabs like that, so it's kind of like a desk. And then I'm gonna put a couple of crafting tables right here, and then I'm gonna put my chests right there. Or if you want to do like a shelf or something, you just put slabs there. Or if the ceiling was high enough, you could do something like no, not like that, but I don't know. But there's a shelf like that if you want like no items for some reason, which I don't know if you would, but okay. So this is my desk, and now I'm gonna move on to the furnace kind of cooking area, like a kitchen. I'm just gonna empty my items because they're kind of driving me insane here. Alright, so we're gonna do our kitchen now. So I'm just gonna remove these because we already have them. So I'm gonna place, how about we use cobblestone, like that. 1 2 3 1 2 3. So it's kind of like a counter, you know. So I'm gonna place this here, maybe 2 times, and then that's kind of our. Oh, maybe we should add a chest too. A chest for like a kind of like a fridge, or if you want a fridge, like an actual fridge, maybe like do something like that. And that's our kitchen. And then finally for the bed, you want to add a bit of detail to it. You can still add the bed, of course, you know, to make it sleepable, but we're gonna add a bit of outlining to it. So I'm gonna grab some slabs. I'm gonna actually put the bed here, and then I'm gonna just outline it, basically. So it's kind of like surrounded. I'm actually gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna put like that. And then that's your interior, and then you can add torches or whatever lighting you desire, anywhere really. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter. But you could just experiment with this however you like. It really doesn't matter. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please like or comment. Or I don't know how to do an outro to these, but thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, see you in the next video. All right, bye.